Hey, my lovely Serene Dream here with another pick a card reading. And today's requested topic is what's in my financial future? And this reading is not going to resonate with everyone, so only take what resonates, leave what does not. And if you have not checked out your monthly Zodiac readings for the month, or your general forecast for the rest of the year, or your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can go ahead and do that at the links below in the description box. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to that information can be found in the description box as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance, and make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a moment to select one of the greens on the screen, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so for those who chose green image number 1, what is in your financial future? Okay, I'm picking up that currently you might be in a state of struggle. Things, I'm getting like rubbing nickels together. So I feel like you might really be in a penny pinching state where you're having to make dollars stretch and try to turn pennies into dollars the best way you can. And I'm getting like you're over it. Like you're so over this phase. It's almost like you feel like this is sort of like this feels almost like a punishment. Like you don't understand what you did to get here. You don't understand how you ended up in this position, but you're dying to get out of it. And I do feel that for a lot of you, you don't really know how to get out of it. A lot of you could be in debt, like some really serious debt. And even if you have like, regular income coming in, it just doesn't cover all the debt. So you may be able to take care of like your everyday bills, but like you have outstanding debt, like maybe outstanding credit card debt or outstanding loan debt, medical bills and such. And it's like everything is piling up and you don't know how to catch up. So you're feeling very overwhelmed, and you're feeling, I'm also getting like it might be affecting your social life. Like maybe there are things that you want to do socially that you can't because you feel that if you indulge in anything for fun, then it might be considered irresponsible. So you might be cutting back on like eating out, going out, traveling, things of that nature, anything that's for leisure or, enjoyment, because you feel that you can't afford to do that right now because every penny counts, toward what you need to get this debt down. Some of you might have children, and this could be why you're really stressed out about the state of your finances, because not only do you have to care for yourself, but you have these children to care for as well. And you're trying to figure it all out, like how to balance taking care of the household, properly taking care of your children, and getting this debt down. I'm also hearing credit. So I really feel like you all, this group, you're really concerned about your credit. Like I don't feel like you're those irresponsible people who just kind of let your credit get shot and you don't care if you have a terrible credit score and you go, spend your money in other places. I feel like maybe your credit, for some of you, your credit score has taken a hit and you're trying to find a way to pay off this debt so that it can go back up, because you feel like your credit is everything to you and you really need that to be in a good standing, if nothing else. But again, you're trying to do all of this, balance everything while trying to, take care of these children as well. So I'm hearing miracle. You're waiting for a miracle to happen in order for things to turn around for you. I'm also hearing like house you can't afford. So some of you could be living in a house you can no longer afford, or maybe it's like becoming very hard for you to afford the home that you currently live in. It's almost, I'm hearing somebody say like, why did I do this to myself? So some of you got in over your head as far as your finances are concerned. So I feel like it's sort of a mixed group here. I feel like there are those who you're not struggling with it. Some of you are struggling with the everyday, finances, like regular bills that come in monthly, and like lights and groceries and uh car payments, rent, mortgage, things of that nature. I feel like some of you might be struggling really seriously with those everyday bills, and then others of you, you're fine on that front, but then you have all this other mounting debt that's really impacting your credit score, and that's overwhelming you because you're like really serious about your credit and you want to get your credit back up because your credit took a nosedive. And others of you, you ended up getting in over your head. You ended up getting you ended up accumulating bills that you at this time can't afford. Maybe at the time when you got these expenses, you had it and you thought that maybe you would continue to have it, but maybe something happened recently that puts you in a bind. And you're saying to yourself, like, why did I do this? Like, why did I get this place? Why did I get this car? Like, it's hard for me to afford this. It's like you're something you spent money on that you're just like, you got in over your head and you don't know how to come back out. So you're waiting. I feel like in any situation that you're in, it's like you're expecting or hoping for a miracle to get you out. The good news is I do feel that your finances are going to be turning around. And it may take a while though. It might come late this year, maybe even the last month of this year, where you get an opportunity where it puts you back on top. So if you are, dealing with the whole credit score thing, your credit took a nosedive because you have all this mounting debt that you can't afford to pay off without affecting your everyday bills, you're going to be blessed with some sort of money that allows you to pay down a good amount of that debt. It may not be everything at this time, but I feel like you're going to be able to pay down a good portion of it to the point that it's able to raise your credit score. If you are in so much of a bind that you're struggling with everyday bills, I feel like I'm hearing position. Some of you could be blessed with a job, a raise, a promotion of some sort that puts you in a position where you no longer have to struggle with your everyday bills. And if you have got into a situation where you got in over your head because maybe your finances were better than they are, better before than they are now, I feel that you're going to be bailed out, I'm hearing, by someone. So someone could be lending you. Some of you, it could be going to like a financial institution to get a loan. That might be what you find to be the best solution for you. And you end up feeling like it's a godsend because you didn't really know what else to do. Some of you, if you bought a home that you can no longer afford, you might be selling that home and downsizing, maybe even to like a condo or apartment even, because maybe you're saying, I don't really need all of that space and I can't afford to pay all of that right now. But or you could just be going downsizing to like a smaller home. So yeah, I feel like in either situation you're in, you're going to be experiencing a turnaround with your situation that's going to perk up your spirits and make you feel like you finally got a lifeline, a way to survive, a way to get your head above water again. And however it is that it comes in for you, whether it be a raise, a new job, a bailout, like a friend lending you some money, or some other kind of bonus, or just get like some money is gonna come in and it's very unexpectedly. But I get like you're not going to be entirely surprised by it because I'm sensing that you're probably already in the process of praying very heavily about this. So when it comes, you're going to recognize it as a blessing and you're not going to hesitate to accept it. And I'm also getting like, if you have been in a position where you were irresponsible with your finances that landed you in this position, now you've learned your lesson and you're not going to do that again. So if you get bailed out either from a friend or a loan from a financial institution, or you start to make more money and everything goes back to being good, you're like, I'm not going to get myself in that bind again. I'm not going to, buy this expensive home, not going to get this expensive car. I'm not going to spend all this money that I don't really need to. This situation, if you had a problem with being financially responsible, I feel, or fiscally responsible, I feel that this situation has taught you how to be. because you felt like you almost were down so bad to the point that you didn't know how you were going to come out of this. You really didn't see a way out, but you're going to be given a way out. And then you're like, okay, never again, never going to get myself in that position again. So I'm not going to overspend. I'm not going to live above my means. Okay, so let's move on to group 2. Those who chose the second green image. Okay, so for you guys, what do you have coming up in your financial future? Okay, just give me a moment. I just want to make sure I'm getting the messages very clearly here. Someone is almost like a mastermind when it comes to making money. So I feel like with this group, you may not be struggling currently. You may, be okay financially, but you're trying to find a way to improve your finances. So it's like if you have money, you're trying to find a way to make more money. You're trying to find a way to make your money work for you, to the point that maybe you don't have to work so hard. Like maybe you all are thinking about entrepreneurship, investing, things of that nature. So I'm hearing research. Some of you might be really getting your research on to figure out how to get into investing, get into like the right type of entrepreneurship, how to do it in a successful way so you don't end up losing a lot of money from the start. But yeah, I get that someone is very, they're almost a genius when it comes to money making plans. Like they know how to make money. This is like a gift for them. They always have money and they always know how to make more of it. And I feel that other people know this about them. Like, other people know this about you. They know that you're very good with making money. They know that if there's ever a person around you who's struggling financially and trying to come up with some way to make money, your friends, your family, they come to you for that advice. Like money, even when it comes down to maybe budgeting, I feel like some of you could be very, very great with budgeting in order to make, get more bang for your buck, make your dollars stretch, in order to maybe allow you to save. Like you have all those money tricks and money tips to give people. So I feel like people are always coming to you for financial advice. Some of you might be like an unofficial financial advisor. Like some of you might actually be a financial advisor, but I'm getting that this is not, for a number of you, is not your actual job, but you're so good at it. So people come to you for financial advice. And in your own life, I just get that you're coming up with some other kind of ways to make money. And I'm hearing a genius idea. Some of you have a good idea of what your next money making venture is going to be, and you're moving forward with that plan. Some of you are investing heavily into something, and other people might view it as a risk, but I feel like you are so good at knowing what to invest in and when that it's like you're betting all on it, because you know in the end you're going to win. You're going to get a great return. Some of you could be investing in the startup business that is going to be, that or you have a great feeling is going to be very successful in the near future. I feel like you could even be seeing a return on this around September of this year. Or if you're watching this at any other time, you could be seeing a return on this like 9 months from now. But yeah, it's like you've done your research. It's like you're getting on board with something before everybody else does. And because you're so good at this is what you do, like this is your gift, you know that it's the right move. I just get that there could be someone that's like, are you sure about this? Like, did you calculate like what it would be if you suffered a loss in this investment? And you're like, it's like you're chilling, you're laid back, like, I'm not worried. I know it's going to come through. It always comes through. It always works out. I always, win when it comes to investments, when it comes to ventures and stuff. It's like you're saying, Yeah, you're completely confident in your decision to move forward with this money making venture. Some of you are actually becoming like silent investors, and like I'm getting like a 50-50 partnership though. So some of you could be going into a 50-50 partnership, but you're deciding to be a silent partner. So with that being said, I feel like the person you are going into partnership with, that person could be running the operation. They could be running the business, like because they have more knowledge about it, but maybe you have the capital for them to make their dream come true. So you're like, okay, I'll be your silent partner. I don't want anything to do with it. I just want, I don't want to run the day-to-day operations. I just want to, get my return and go about my business. So I feel like someone is very happy to be joining with you in that way, because they feel like they have a winner on their team. Again, you have this reputation amongst your circle of being someone who is very gifted, have a knack for making money, for having money always and knowing how to make more of it. So this person, I feel like they reached out to you for some advice, and they're probably asking you for some help on how to get this off the ground, and you decided to take it upon yourself to invest in their business as a silent partner. And I'm just feeling like they're happy as hell, and you're very confident in your decision because you trust this person and you know that they're very skilled at what they do. Not only are you going to be making more money in the near future, like you're going to be stacking your money, but I also get that you're going to be granting someone else financial freedom at the same time. So if you're going into like a business partnership with someone, this person could have been in somewhat of a bind before they went into this partnership with you, and now that they're that they have this venture with you and is doing very well, it's going to allow them to be in a position where they can experience financial freedom too. So it's like I'm hearing happy to help. Some of them could be thanking you, like praising you, like, oh my goodness, like thank you so much, group two, for helping me with this. I would have never seen the light of day when it comes to money, if it weren't for your advice, if it weren't for your investment. And you're just like, I'm happy to help. Some of you might even be this is a separate message. Some of you might even, because you're so good at what you do, you might be starting some kind of courses to teach people. I'm getting like on the road to financial freedom. You're trying to teach, or you're going to start up some kind of course. I'm hearing like online course to get people to on the road to financial freedom, like out of debt, learning the tricks of the trade when it comes to the stock market, when it comes to getting the most out of their businesses, learning how to incorporate from an LLC, like everything, learning how to pay themselves through their businesses. It's like you have all these different tips when it comes to how to make money. And it's like you're realizing that within itself is a skill that can make you more money. So some of you are starting some sort of course. I'm also hearing books. Some of you could even be writing a book on how to get on the road to financial freedom. But I just get like with this group, it's a lot of abundance, financial abundance here. It's like the money doesn't stop. You can't stop counting your money, because I feel like the minute you start to count how much you have, more comes in. So it's like you have like a well of money, like a never-ending well of money that just flows into your life. Money just flows into your life so effortlessly. So I don't get that this group, you're not stressed, you're sitting pretty, and I feel like you're going to be well off. I mean, honestly, I heard rich for the rest of your life. And this was your goal. For many of you, that message applies to. Your goal was to set yourself up to be rich for the rest of your life, not only for you, but for the generations that will follow you. You want to be able to set your bloodline up. You want to set the generations in your family up to be financially free so that they would never experience financial bondage, like maybe some other people who came before you. So yeah, I feel like you're working your butt off and you're using your brain to because I feel like for you, I feel like for you, you're very future focused because you're doing well already. You're like, okay, I just got to set my children and children's children and children up for the future. So it's like that's what you're working on. You're working on building wealth, generational wealth, not necessarily surviving or trying to just have money for now. You're like, okay, I'm taking on this venture or I'm investing in this because I'm trying to build generational wealth for my family. And I do feel like you're going to be successful with that if that is your goal. Okay, so let's move on to group 3. Okay, so for those who chose the third green image, what is in your financial future? Okay, for this group, I feel that you're going to get your money through love. So you could be marrying into money, marrying into wealth. I'm getting like someone is coming in to take care of you. This person, whoever this is, I feel like this person like that's what they want to do. I don't even feel like you have to pull their arm on this or even ask for it. It's like they come in and just being very generous, like here, and just giving you everything you could ever want. Because the person that's coming in for you, whoever this is, and it could even be someone that you know already who's going to come into money. But I feel like this person is very well off. Like they have earned a good living for themselves and now they're wanting to come in and share it with you. I feel like the whole time they were working on this life of building wealth and riches for themselves, like they had you on their brain and they're trying, like it's like the whole time they've been in a sense working for you. Like they could have even held back from really expressing how they felt to you because they wanted to come in with a certain, you know, like a certain level of abundance because they want to take care of you. This person, like they express their love through like gifts, money, things of that nature. Like that's their love language. That's how you know they love you, is how they take care of the people they love materially. Like they buy really great gifts, they're very generous with money. But I feel like just they're like this with everybody they love, but I feel like with you in particular, they view you as like they're the person they want to spend the rest of their life with. So they're coming in with this intention to take care of you like their wife, like their husband, like, their life partner. They want to give you nice things. They want to set you up to like they want to live a great life with you, and they want to set you up to um in a way, what I'm getting is like they want to set you up to be like a kept woman or a kept man. They want to take care of you for the rest of your life, like even through the old age. They want to be able to, they want you to be their responsibility. This is like the image they have in their head. Like, I don't know if you're like a career person, but even if you are, this person has it in their head that when they come in, that you're not going to want to work, like you're not going to work anymore. I don't know if they're going to fight you on it, but I get the sense like they just have it in their head like they're the breadwinner and all you have to do is just take care of home. Like they could be very old fashioned in that way. Yeah, this person feels like they don't want you to have to worry about lifting a finger to earn money or bust your ass in any way to earn a living. They feel like that's their job. Just, make the home comfortable so that when they come home, they feel like it's home. They feel comfortable, they feel loved, they feel welcomed. That's all they'll ask from you, is that you make a home for them. That you yourself feel like home for them, and that you make a great home for the two of you, or if you have children too. This person, yeah, it's I just get that they're going to spoil you. They're going to give you, at the time that they come in, you could have very little. And this person could see that, and or just know that, and they're like, "Okay, I'm going to take care of you though, so you don't have to worry about anything." And I'm hearing somebody say like, "What?" So I feel like the first time this person even offers something like that, says something like that, you're going to be like, "What? Like why?" I feel like you're going to question it. But this person is like, "Because I love you and that's what I want to do. I want to take care of you." So I feel like it's going to become the norm between the two of you for this person to take care of you. But yeah, I feel like for many of you, this is not someone that you're currently dating. It could be someone that you know already, but I don't feel like you're in a relationship. I feel like if you know this person, they have their eye on you, and they're getting their finances together so that they can come in and be with you and take care of you. Like they want to come in with that. They don't want to build it. Like of course they want to, they can earn more money in the relationship, but they want to come in with a certain amount so that they can just give to you like from the start. And I feel like that's going to be a normal exchange for the two of you. Like this person is going to have no problem giving you, whatever you want, spending whatever you want them to, spending whatever you ask, or whatever they, it's limitless. That's what I'm getting. This person just, it's no, what do you call it? It's like, I guess the closest phrase I could think of is like, money ain't a thing to this person. So that's how they're gonna be with you. They're just gonna give to you without question. And I feel almost like it's gonna become a normal thing that whenever you need something, to go to this person, and that they don't hesitate to give you whatever it is you ask for. I can definitely say that, because again, I'm getting that a number of you who resonate with this group, you're on a lower economic status than this person. Like you and this person are on two different levels, with them being higher. And so they're going to raise your economic like your economic status is going to raise through this relationship with them, which might even turn into marriage for a lot of you. But aside from that, I get that maybe even your looks are going to change, because you have, how people say like, there are no ugly people, only broke people, like basically saying that as long as you have money, anybody could look good. So I feel like your whole aesthetic, like the way you look, the way you present yourself, everything might even improve on that level as well, because you have access to more money, which maybe allows you to have, more treatments, or whatever it is surgeries, whatever it is you desire to get to beautify yourself or improve your physical in any way. I feel like you're going to have all of that now, the access to all of that now, because you're with this person who is of means. Can you just give me one moment, guys? What I'm getting here is that I'm getting like the very first time this person spends a bag on you, and I'm not talking about like just paying a bill or two. This person is gonna, like, the first time they spend a bag on you, like they could take you on like a shopping spree or something, and when you look at that receipt, you almost gonna have a heart attack on how much the bill is and how easily they pay it. Like the first time you experience that, it's gonna like shock you. like really shock you and be like, I can't believe this person is spending this much on me. And for some reason, that moment is always going to like stick with you. So I feel like even going into the future, and although they're going to spend way more money, a lot more money than that in the future on you, it's like you're always going to go back to that moment. Because maybe there's like going to be a time where there's a question like, when did you realize that, such and such was in love with you? And you're going to recall that moment and say, the first time they took me shopping and the bill was like $80,000 for a shopping spree or something. I feel like it's gonna be some crazy amount, like just for a shopping spree, and I feel like nobody has ever spent money on you like that before. So that's why you're taken aback by it. This is new for you. You're not used to being in a relationship with somebody just, spends bags on you like that. So the first time it happens, you're always going to think back to that moment, and it's going to really hit you how much this person loves you. Because maybe before this moment, you have a question on like, is this person sincere? Are they trying to play me? Da 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 da. And then when this happens, it's like, okay, no, they really love me. If they spending this much on me, they really love me. And so yeah, that's going to be something that sticks with you, but it's just going to be the beginning of many like shopping sprees or many bags this person splurges on you. Because again, this is how they show their love. But I just feel like you've never had anyone in your life personally like this, so it's going to really move you and shock you in a deep way. But yeah, that it's gonna be on. I just feel like in this group, like you're gonna be introduced to a whole new lifestyle that you probably never thought you would see in your lifetime. But here you are, you know. So that's about all I have for you all for this reading. I hope it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I hope it was helpful as well. Again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you go ahead and do that so you don't miss any updates. If you have not checked out your monthly zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year, your love forecast for the rest of this year, go ahead and click on the Vimeo links below in the description box to view those. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to that information can be found below as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance, and I will be back with more readings, lovelies. Bye.